Hey my loves, so I'm kind of in a new location today, and that is because I just went grocery shopping, hence the not so exciting outfit going on here. And there's a couple of reasons why I'm in my kitchen today. I kind of wanted to do just a different type of video for you guys, and I got a ton of questions from you about healthy eating, what I eat in a day, you know, how I stay healthy and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to do one video that was all about what's in my fridge and show you guys a grocery haul that I literally just got back from getting. And then over on my RachhLoves Life channel, which is my lifestyle channel, for those of you that don't know, I am going to show you guys how I eat for two, essentially. So in case you didn't know, I am 6 months pregnant. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you guys through what I eat and how I stay healthy. So I'm just gonna get started here so I can kind of put away these groceries into the fridge that need to be, you know, refrigerated. It might be a little bit echoing here. I just realized that. Whatever. You guys are over it. You don't care, right? Nobody's gonna judge me on my lack of furnished house. Anyway, I mean, this is sort of a typical grocery haul for me. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I typically have a lot more junky foods in here than I do today. For whatever reason, I don't have that much. It would be like chocolate chips or chips in general or something along those lines I'll usually pick up at some point. I also don't get groceries that much. Fun fact about me, I actually hate grocery shopping more than anything. I would actually rather clean toilets than go grocery shopping. I'm not even joking. So Chris typically does all of the grocery shopping for me, but I wanted to go out and share with you guys what I got, and Chris isn't going to be back until later, so I made the trip and I hated every second of it, but I love you guys, so here we go. The first thing that I got is Triscuits. I love these things. This is the roasted tomato and olive oil flavored. It's so good. For whatever reason, you know, Chris and I have to go out right after work and head out somewhere or something. I'll pack cheese and crackers in a bag and it'll just kind of tide us over until dinner, so I love these things. I also ate all of the Eggo waffles, or I guess just, they were whole wheat waffles. I think they were No Name or one of those type of brands. And I couldn't find them, and I was looking at all the ingredients on the Eggo fiber waffles and stuff, and the first ingredient was like wheat flour and like unbleached flour and all that stuff. So I was like, liars. There's no whole wheat in here, or it's not the first ingredient, so I don't want to buy it. Instead, I spent a little bit more money and I got the Vans whole grain waffles, which has a ton of different, I don't know, grains and stuff in here. So I've never tried these before, but I'm excited. I'm kind of on a waffle kick. So I got pineapple, which is just, I don't know, it's really fresh right now. I don't know about where the rest of you guys live, but pineapple has like a very short season here. Oh, it's dripping down my hand. Really, really good, and then it goes bad like 2 days later. And so I had some at my in-laws' house recently, and it was so good. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out and buy some. And it's really healthy for you and full of vitamins and nutrients that are healthy for baby as well. I picked up a bunch of green beans while I was out as well, and we're gonna have that later this week with beef stew that I'm making in the slow cooker. What I tend to do is I tend to kind of organize my grocery list and what meals I'm gonna be making for the week on Sunday. And then Chris will go out and get groceries for me, oh sorry, itching, on Monday or Tuesday, and then that'll kind of last us for meals for the week. I picked up a couple of Roma tomatoes, A, because these ones were on sale, so I want to get these, and B, I use them a lot in guacamole. This is the time of year when I go guacamole overload. They're so fresh and good and delicious, and I have a really, really easy recipe for guac that is just ridiculously good. And I have it pretty much like 2 to 3 times a week. It's a lot of guac, but I don't care. Blueberries! I have these pretty much every single morning in Greek yogurt with bran flakes and strawberries. Got some avocados because they're awesome and they taste good with everything. Put them on sandwiches. I put them in pastas, like on top of pastas. I put them on top of healthy nachos that I make sometimes for Chris and I. Done with that bag. Celery is awesome. This looks like a bat in my little thing. Yeah, that could have damaged that light right there. That would have been interesting for the camera. Girl shatters lamp and destroys YouTube video. I needed a couple of stalks of celery for the beef stew recipe I'm making a little bit later this week. I'm not really sure when, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. And, oh wait, this video is going up Thursday. So I made this stew already by the time you're watching this. The magic of time for YouTube videos. Got cucumber, because they're delicious and they're pretty much the only raw vegetable that Christopher will eat. We got some more carrots because I ran out of them. This is a 3-pounder bag. This is actually another vegetable that Christopher will eat. Carrots and cucumber. He is picky. I am a dipper and I enjoy eating my vegetables with ranch dip, so I usually have some ranch dip on hand at some point and I'll just dip a little bit into my vegetables. My vegetables into a little bit of it, so yeah. And then I also got mayo, and the only reason I have mayo in the house at all is because I like it with salmon. So when I'm having salmon melts, I call them, or salmon sandwiches or something like that, I have a tiny bit of this just to kind of bind everything together. Chris and I are also going to be making homemade pizzas later this week. It's a good, relatively easy meal that we can make when he gets home from work a little bit on the earlier side, and something that we can kind of custom make, and it's fun and a little bit of a date-esque thing. So I picked up some of the frozen dough. This is just white dough. It's not particularly healthy in any way, but I tend to load it up with a lot of vegetables. So I have mushrooms and tomatoes, and I think we're gonna do olives, and we're also going to do pepperoni, because I found some that have no preservatives, they're natural, and they showed all of the ingredients that they had on there, which is great. And I know a lot of you are wondering, because I'm pregnant, a lot of times they tell you just to completely avoid all sort of deli meats and, you know, those ones that have a lot of nitrates in them, hot dogs, bacon, that kind of thing. And I completely avoid them at all costs. But because these are nitrate free, A, and B, they're going to be steaming hot, which kills any sort of bacteria, which is the primary reason that people tell you not to eat these kinds of things, is because you eat them cold, like cold cuts and things. But this is going to be steaming hot, and it's going to kill all the bacteria on it, so as long as I eat it while it's hot, then it's fine. And for the beef stew, I obviously had to get beef, so I got a bunch of boneless stewing beef for a little bit later. And if you guys want, I don't know if you guys are already writing this in the comments now, but I'll put the link to the recipe that I'm going to be using. I don't think I've tried this recipe before. I may have. I like to try new things a lot, so I may have tried it before, but that's the recipe that I'm going to be using, and I tend to get a lot of my recipes from this website as well. That's my haul for groceries. So now I'm going to put everything away, and I'm going to show you guys what is in my fridge.